Hello everyone, I'm SurrealBeliefs and welcome to my campaign for the Old Gods expansion for Crusader Kings 2, which just came out. So now we can play as a pagan ruler, which means that I'll be playing as one within Scandinavia up here. And to be more exact, I'm going to go ahead and move in within the Kingdom of Norway into a smaller kingdom called Oslandit right here. So rather than becoming the king, which would be a bit too easy, I'm going to become the Earl of Heidmark, or the Chief of Heidmark. So here's my king, King Haraldir Fairhair. And I'm going to go down to the count level and create my own ruler. So now I want him to be quite manly. Here we go. That shall be his hair. And his beard needs to be able to smack people. So I think that will work out just fine. Now let's change his background to some woods. There we are. Now some headgear for him. What shall I pick for you, friend? Let's see. Let me keep moving back over here. I think that band will work out just fine. I'm going to make his hair a little bit lighter like that. His coat of arms, I like that, so I shall keep it. Now his first name shall be, let's see, Balder, and his dynasty name shall be Eriksson right there. Now he's going to be a very cunning character overall, so I'm going to go ahead and make him, let's see, I could do Great Eminence over here. That's one option that would increase my intrigue and my diplomacy, or I could be an Elusive Shadow, which would increase my martial capability, my diplomacy, and my intrigue by quite a bit. Let me see over here. I'm going to go ahead and choose a Great Eminence for right now. There we are. Now he's a bit older, a bit too old for my liking, so let's go over here. Now there's two traits that I will pick that will be very dangerous in the start. However, if he lives, then that means he will be stronger for it. So I'm going to go ahead and make him wounded and also stressed. Now those are very bad, but they can pass, and like I said, if he lives, he will have a lot of powerful bonus traits. And I'm also going to make him a genius right here, which will bring up his age to 35, which is what I need to lower now. I could make him lustful, but I really do not want too many children, as that would cause me an issue, because the pagans begin with the Gavelkind law, which means that once I die, my children are all going to get a piece of my land. I'm going to make him greedy so that I can get a little bit more money. Let me keep going down now. Patient, just because that's a very nice bonus to have. My diplomacy is very good. My martial capability is not too great, but that's okay. My intrigue is decent. Deceitful, I could choose that, but that would lower my diplomacy, and I would rather not. Alright, so I'm 33. I'm not quite there yet. I could make him cruel, but my people would like me a little bit less, and I would not like that. So let me keep looking real quick and try to find something that I wouldn't mind having on my character for now. See, that would raise my piety, and I kind of like that, but my intrigue would be very low, and that wouldn't really help me out too much. And I really need to be able to have some events happen, and by events I mean murders happen, that way I can become the king, but I'm sure it won't happen within his lifetime. So let's keep looking real quick. Deceitful, that would lower his, let's see, intrigue, but also make him 29, which would be nice, so I might just take that for now. His intrigue is pretty high now. Let's keep going back up. Chaste, I think not. Let's see, minus 15% fertility. Oh no, we need a little bit at the very least. Let me go ahead and look over here now. Lustful, no. Let's keep going up. I might pick one more negative trait, and then we shall see what I shall pick. Well, let's see, excommunicated. That would be terrible. I think that might be it for now. Yeah. So he's 29, which is a bit older than I would like, but I think he'll be okay. He's a genius, which means that his heir will be possibly very smart, and I would really like that overall. Alright, so there we go. He's quite, or I could even change his education. I could just be a charismatic negotiator, which is really not that bad, and he would be 23, which would give him many more years to spread his genes, if you can catch my drift there. Alright, so I have made my character. He's fairly balanced out. I mean, he doesn't excel too much. I could go ahead and give him 2 into martial, but I think I'm okay for the most part. Let's see, if I get rid of this, though, that would make him 27, right? Yeah, 27. I guess we'll just keep that then. His diplomacy is higher. Alright, so now he's 27, but actually I want to go back and get into that trait once again, just because I feel like I should have that. Let's see, here we are. Alright, finish, and I'm going to go ahead and get in the game, and I shall see you there. Here we go. Alright, let's see, I need to go ahead and choose my first ambition, which is to get married. Here we are. Now finding a wife will take quite some time, as I'm pretty picky, and I want to find one who has really great traits. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and look at my council, who are fairly decent except for my marshal. He's really not worth a darn. But I'm going to go ahead and let him train troops back in Heidemark. Let's see, my steward, you can collect taxes over here. My spy master, what shall I do with you? I could let you scheme, that's a possibility. Which I really don't need to right now. Build a spy network. Now that might help me out a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and let her do that over in Vestfold. Or I could even do that in Opland. I would like to become the ruler of Opland right here. So that might be a goal in the future. Here we are. I'm going to go ahead and let my seer improve religious relations back home. In Heidemark as well. And then my chancellor, I'm going to let him improve diplomatic relations over in Vestfold, which is where my leader should be. Or he's leading troops right now, but in time, he might be back there. Yeah, he's right over here. Alright, so as you can see, he's a very mighty king, and he will be very difficult to defeat. So right now, I'm not going to try that. It will take me quite some time, and I might even just have to have him killed, or at least kill his heirs off, and that way I can become the leader. So I'm 23, and I have no wife, and I need a wife right now. That way we can pass on his mighty, cunning genes to other people. I mean, children. Alright, let me look over here. No one is really catching my eye except for her. She's 26 though. She's content, arbitrary, deceitful, trusting, but her diplomacy is really high, but that's about it. So you're ambitious, zealous, and kind, also charitable. And you're a dutiful clerk, which is okay. Not really that great though. Let me look at the martial abilities. Stewardship. Yeah, there's not too much here from what I can tell. Let me look at this again. No one is a genius, unfortunately. Let me go ahead and go down here now and find characters. Alright, let's find a woman in prison. I hope not. Married, no. A ruler, sure. Doesn't really matter. An adult, yes. So no geniuses are here. Let's search all. And look over here first off, and then we'll try to find someone. I'm going to go ahead and let time move on for right now. She's strong. I'm not sure if I want my wife to be able to beat up my leader. That sounds a bit bad, but her traits are really good. From what I can tell, arranged marriage. If we got married, I would lose quite a few points. Let's look down first and then see. You're a genius though. And I really want that despite all of your other traits. I really want to marry her right here. That would be fantastic. Because then we have a very high chance of having a child who is a genius as well. And she will marry me. She is a lowborn and I will lose a lot of prestige, but I can gain that back in time. But again, she is a genius and that's what I really want. She's also Midas Touch, and so her skills are really high across the board. Let's go ahead and just marry her. Why not? And wait. Let me go back real quick. Let me go back and go up here. Let me find that girl. Aha, you. I could take you as a concubine. Yeah, and she says yes. Good. So now I have a concubine and a wife who is a genius. So that's going to work out nicely. Could you imagine that? It's like, by the way, I'm getting married. Oh, by the way, here's my concubine. Yeah, I don't think that would go over so well for most of us. Alright, I don't need to start any factions. And I know that whenever we are a ruler, we need to control quite a few of the holy sites here. That way, if we do that, we can make it more uniform. That way we can resist the Christian and Islamic faiths. Alright. Thank you. I shall take her as a concubine now. And then over here, we have gotten married. I'll gain 50 prestige. Now I only have minus 30, and that will change in time. There we are. Alright, now I need a new ambition, which shall be to have a son, most likely. Yeah, right over here. So I'm 23. I have a wonderful wife right here. And then I have my concubine. So now I have a much higher chance of having children, and I wonder what this does over here. She has a fantastic diplomacy skill, despite everything else being kind of below average, way below average. And my wife, well, as you can see, she's very balanced out and very talented. Of course, because of my short brain, she's not very happy. And also, she doesn't like that I'm greedy, but hey, I'm sure that might change in time. Alright. So now, we're doing a lot better, though I did marry, or at least I did take two people from low-born lives, and I elevated them to something a little bit more. Alright, let's go ahead and speed up time a slight bit. There we are. Now I wonder if I can go raid anyone and just be okay. No loot is possible to get from there. What about from here? 20. Now I might go try it out. It might not work out, but I really want to try it out. Let's see. You want me to become your chancellor. Okay. That should give me a little bit more prestige every turn, at least I hope so. Let's see. Charismatic. I wonder where that's stated at. I should have something that says that or something. I don't know. Oh well. Let me look over here. Monthly prestige. Yes. Chancellor of Oslanden. I mean, it's a very small amount, but still, it's very nice to have. Alright, now I'm wondering if I go send a force down here, if I can actually take their money. That would be very great and really expedite things as I try to conquer a few other locations. Because we are pagans, I can go ahead and declare war on most locations. Now, here, it'll only happen once every 10 years, but still, I don't need a really other valid casus belli, which will really help me out. Okay, I'm going to give this a go and see how it will work. Or I might need to wait until my people like me a little bit more so they will donate a few more men. Alright, so apparently due to my laws, I can't raise as many men from my seer as I would like to. A church levy. He would really hate me, but let's see. Feudal levies. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. There we are. Now, how many more men will he donate to me? Apparently not many more. I probably need to change the church levy, but I'll do that later. Alright, King, what are you doing right now? Not too much, I assume? No? Look at him. So mighty, but no children yet. His brother's dead. Huh. At age 9. He has 2 allies. What do I have? Do I have things called allies? I think not. Alright, let me look at some stuff here. Moral authority? Godi Tolir. He's not really of much power. He's not giving me any piety. Some buildings and temple holdings give piety to the holder's liege. My short reign is really what's killing me the most, but I know that in time that will help me out. Let's see. The Filcarate. A titular title. No de jure vassals. Huh. That's really amazing. I would like to have that at some point. Alright, I have no heir, but hopefully in time that will change. I mean, I have 2 women who should be able to produce me some powerful, healthy children. And I say powerful just because those traits are very strong. Alright, let's see. Abroad. Apparently I'm doing some chancellor ring somewhere, which is fantastic. Alright. Also, I've learned that you get points for technology now, which is pretty interesting. They changed how it all works, which I'm very happy about. Let's see. Oh, hello. My liege, there is a rumor here in Oakland that one of the local nobles might be corrupt. Handled wisely, this information might be used to implicate one of your enemies here. Your humble spy master, Hild. Then use it as you see fit. Good, good. Alright. Wow. So, Olafir of Oakland decided not to risk upsetting his vassals and confess to the allegations of corruption. It will take some time before his prestige recovers, and I have with me the fine I collected. 50 gold. Now we have a lot of money. Now I could probably conquer this location over here. And because I'm under my king, I actually now have a shield to where other nations won't try to gobble me up. Because that's the big problem. There's a lot of kingdoms here. And because of that, they want to take out the weaker links. And if I started out as a vassal with no ruler, then I would be in big trouble. So thankfully I do have one. And I know I can't raid people of the same faith. So that would not work out. I'm going to go ahead and try to go ahead and raise up some soldiers. Oh, hello. Yeah, he's going after this fellow in Agder, who has no king. He's an old man with only 1 son. Wow. That poor fellow. 55 and his wife is 16. Okay, that's gross. Let me go ahead and take my forces and see if I'm able... Here, we'll change it to toggle looter. Setting this unit to be a looter will allow it to loot the provinces and holdings of other religions. Oh. So they could attack any of my troops. It's a very small force, but I don't know if they would really be able to do it. I'm hoping that they would, but we'll just have to see, I suppose. Alright. Apparently, my spy master is doing really well. You have my blessing. Huh. So she's trying to destroy his reputation now. She could have died there, but thankfully she did not. I guess we'll go ahead and give it a go. Toggle looter. Raiders of Emund. So let's go down here now. We'll go to Hamburg. Let's see. Possible loot. 14.3. Max loot. 34.3. Loot protected by fort level. Okay, alright. So maybe we'll be able to pull it off, but we shall see in time. We're beginning to move down there, and we're not near the coast, so I can't go over to England, but I know that I would love to. I would love to just be on the coast and just go right here, but hopefully in time we can pull that off and have a little bit of fun there. Alright, let's go over here now. Ah, they have that battle going on. Hello. river crossing. That lowers things quite a bit. Wow. It looks like they won anyway. Here comes my little Viking raiding force of just over 300 men. I mean, that would be able to do some pretty decent damage. I mean, if they find a village and they're like, hey, by the way, give me your gold or I kill you, and take your gold, then clearly we're going to win. So I wonder how that works. I mean, wouldn't they just be able to attack it and take me out? Hopefully they won't. And even if they do, once again, I'm protected by a king, so I can raid all I want. No one cares. It'll be fine. Alright, let's speed it up a little bit. I have over 100 gold, which is amazing. I love that. Nubile concubines. Apparently that gives me some more prestige. Well, alright then. Let me go ahead and look for some more concubines. I didn't want too many, but hey. Oh, hello. Oh, she's my wife, right. Sorry, wife. I tried to marry you once again. That's weird. Alright, so she's the chiefess of Hydemark. So I am a chieftain, not a earl. Let me look down here real quick. Any more geniuses to marry? Any more strong women? Ah, here we go, right here. But I know that she won't marry me. She's of a different culture and religion. That would be weird. Alright, let's see. Where's my forces? They're going through Denmark right now. I can't believe they're just letting me pass through. It's like, oh, by the way, have fun. We give you our endorsement. Well, thanks, Denmark. I approve of your help. We're going straight to Hamburg. The Prince Bishop is here. Not a lot of money overall, but hey, it's a little bit of money. Actually, possible loot over... Ooh, hello. We'll go right here then. Heck yeah, we're going to Bremen. Hello, Bremen. We're about to greet you with my 300 men. I wonder how that works, though. Loot protected by fort level 18. Max loot 38.7. Possible loot 20.7. That would really be a good bit for us to have. I don't think... Yeah, see, we don't have enough men. I didn't know it worked like that, but... Let me look at this real quick. Trade. So we can't just, like, take their loot like that? It will last another... Or am I taking loot without having to besiege them? Because I wouldn't... Oh, cannot loot. Let's see. Ah, you're pregnant. Great. Let me look over here real quick. Monthly income. Yeah, so I don't have enough men. I cannot loot. This province can be looted for 1.5. Okay. Then use it as you see fit. Have fun with that. Yeah, so I don't have enough men, but I did gain a lot more gold. So my spy master is making me quite rich, which is wonderful. Let's see. So I cannot loot here, which is unfortunate. Okay. The province does not border the realm of the unit's owner, so I need ships nearby and able to raid. From what I can tell. That's a shame. I didn't know that. Alright, so let's move my army back. At least now I've learned what I need to do. I need ships, which means that I need to be near the coast. If I take this land over here, I will have ships, and then I can go raid and be able to make some more money. And I'll probably go to Scotland or somewhere to go take a little bit of their wares. Their Scottish wares there. Alright, so let's go back home now with my little force. Monthly expenses. Oh, I have quite a bit. So apparently... I'm assuming that raising up my men is costing me money. And use it as you see fit. Man, she's just having... Uh-oh, she died. She's been murdered. And I lost a lot of prestige, unfortunately, but hey, that's alright. My liege, my network of spies here in All, I found out that a local is a homosexual. Let's see. Spread rumors about him. Let's see, let me look over here again. My liege, I have bad news. Uh-oh. So it looks like my people are not behind me, and neither is Godi Tolir of Hamar. Well, that is really terrible. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and withdraw him because he's really not talented enough to do anything, so go away. I need a new spy master now. I will not let my wife do it. You're not that great at it. You're a decent schemer, but really not worth a darn. Alright, I'll go ahead and let you do something here. Go forth. My people like me a little bit more, thankfully. Not as much more as I would like, but a little bit more. I really need to expand my courts in time. That won't happen until I have more children or I invite people, but people really don't like me that much just yet, unfortunately. Queen of Cornwall. Well, don't mind if I do. No, we can't get married. Let me search my realm real quick. No one else that I really want to marry. Search court? No. Now, how's it going over here? You declared war on a fellow close by. Let's see, where's that at? Grotgard of Namaldal. Oh, it's up here. Okay. I have the money to go to war, so I might actually do that soon because I believe that... Here, let me check this out real quick. My Well, first off, I need my army to get back home. Then I'll have to wait a little bit. And then I'll be ready for my own war to take another province. That way I can at least have 2 and have a lot more money to work with overall. I still have no children, but I know that a wife of mine is pregnant. I'm not sure if it's my wife or my concubine, but I guess we'll find out in time. Monthly prestige. Toke died a natural death. Poor fellow. Alright, perfect. Godi Tolir loves me now. It's fantastic. Alright. So, that is certainly positive overall. That will help me out a little bit, I hope. He's not giving me any piety, though. Probably because I need to build some stuff there. I could upgrade a building, but I really want to take a second province first, and then I'll go ahead and work with that. Let me go ahead and disband these fellows. I guess they're costing me money. So good. Oh, I have a daughter. Okay, I'm going to call her, let's see, Freya. There we are. I shall disband these fellows for now. And there we are again. So I have 1 daughter. Naturally, I need a male heir, but I can't have that yet. Let's see. Yeah, there's not a lot of loot to take from me. I probably could raid a few fellows over here. I wonder... Well, they're Norse, so I cannot. Maybe if I go... Yeah, I could go up here, but they really don't have any money for me to take from them, which is a bit sad. Yeah, they have nothing. Wow. No possible loot. Those poor fellows. Oh, you have a little bit of loot, but too many men for me to really raid you. I can't believe I need a... Well, I think it's just because I didn't have a boat, so that might just be it. So I'll try that again later with a boat, and I should be okay at that point. Okay, let me go ahead and go over here, and I can declare war. Subjugation of Norway, so I can do it once every 10 years. If I win, I gain 100 piety, which would be fantastic. Oh, hello. I'm going to go ahead and indulge in my love for her and probably have another child, Bjorg, over here. And then there's my concubine, Gila. She's 18. She's given me no children yet. Hopefully soon that will change. Let's see, my state diplomacy is actually really good. So is my martial capability and my stewardship and my state learning. Alright, let me look at... Hold on. Let's go over here. Commission a rune... Whoa! 100 gold! What does that do? Commission a runestone to chronicle your exploits or the memory of a dead parent. Really? That's amazing, but that's too much money for me to spend right now. That's really interesting now. I'll have to do that in time. Just not yet. The Magyar nomads know more, so they've claimed a location. I believe, if I recall correctly, they're going to be near the... right over here. Wait, yeah. Hold on. Did I call that wrong? Where are they? That's not where they're at. Huh. I'll have to find them in time. I thought they would be over here. I'll have to keep looking, though. I'm probably just not seeing them right now. Alright, well, let's go ahead and keep moving now. Okay. Almost time to move on for a war. My spy master made me 100 gold, and then she died, but at least she made me quite a bit of gold. My liege has a decent opinion of me just due to my state diplomacy, thankfully. He has no heirs yet. He's 19 and no heirs, which is interesting, but he's always at war, so that might be why. I'm not really certain. Let's see. His wife is really not worth a darn. Wow. Can't believe he married her. I mean, he's a great king. Harm indeed. Uh-oh. So apparently, my chancellor did not help me out. And the king has a -20 opinion of me for 2 years. That's not good. But I'm going to go ahead and fight over here now. Who are you fighting? You're being raided? Oh, no, you're raiding. Okay. Emir Abdul. This will last for quite some time. You're raiding 2 people right now. Oh, 3. How are you pulling that off? Man. He's just making a little bit of coin there, huh? Alright, time to kill him then. He angers me. He has a lot of children. Oh, hello. To the heroic Baldir, I have decided to grant you the county of Vestfold in recognition of your service and your nobility of spirit. Wait. Why did that happen? My wife is pregnant. Mayor Hemming of Vega has been imprisoned. There's a new king. King Haraldir died at a very young age, and now I have a new province right over here, so now I have 2. So I didn't even need to kill him, and I already have a new province. Wow. Well, King, I like you. You're 39. You have an heir. The Chief of Opland over here, who I've been trying to mess with a little bit. Fortunately, he doesn't hate me. So now, I'm going to go ahead and move my Chancellor over here and try to get him to love me. Man, I couldn't believe that. So now I have a second province, and I'm making a lot more money. Well, not a lot more, but I guess we'll find that out in time. I have a lot more troops to use at the very least, and I should have a ship to use as well. 6 ships then, which means that it's time to go raid a little bit. Oh, hello. What do you want, King? You want me to become Chancellor? I could do that. I'm going to go ahead and say yes for right now. Raise up some troops, and I'm going to move them over to Vestford, which is my new piece of land, which is fantastic. Of course, I do have quite a few troops, and I'm not very happy about that. I don't want to donate them to the wars, but it looks like he has plenty of troops without me. Good for him. Okay. My prestige is going up by quite a bit. I can't believe I have 2 counties now. I didn't even need to really fight for that. Norse pagan, huh? Family tree is over here. Bjork, my wife. I have 1 daughter, and I'll try to get her married to an heir very soon. I'm going to use marriage big time to go ahead and try to expand my power and influence wherever I can. That war's not going well. He's very old, though. Wow. I wonder what we lost there. My concubine is pregnant as well. Of course, Gavelkind will split up the powers. Alright, let's see. Can we board that ship now? I can't really tell. Hold on. I thought I raised up a... There we are. Okay. Let me see. Load capacity 700. So I have plenty of men to go ahead and get on there. Let me go ahead and combine them. Embark army. Actually, hold on. Let's disembark. I don't want to do that. Hold on. I think I have to do this, right? Yeah. I want to turn them into looters. There we are. Did I do it? Let me move over here real quick. Raiders of Odir. Oh, yes, I did. Indeed. Okay, let's go ahead and move on now and see if we can go ahead and start looting a little bit. I would love that. Let's go down here to Oldenburg. How rich are they? No possible loot because they have a huge, powerful fort. 18.6 over in Bremen. So we'll head over to Bremen now. Here I come. Right over here, baby. Let's move on. Avast Schwabs. I mean, Viking talk. Yeah. Alright. Let me go ahead and take my soldiers. Can I move them here? There we are. I should have a ship close by, so I'm hoping that's how it works. If not, I'll be very sad. Alright, let me look over here real quick. Can I not loot still? Looting. Yes, indeed. So, I cannot attack them, but I can loot them, which is amazing. So now I'm making a little bit of money. My first raiding party over in Bremen. Oh, yeah. So, I should be able to pull this off for many years, and I think they said up until like 1100. Then, well, raiding will get a little bit more difficult, but at least now we're making a good deal of money. Unless they come fight me. Hopefully they won't try to fight me, and I'll just have to leave at that point. Alright. I wish I could see how much money they have left. Siege view. Here we are. Possible loot, 10.1 right now. Let me look at this real quick. 7.8. So I'm taking a lot of their money right now. Uh-oh. A pretty wench is throwing herself at you. I don't want to become chaste. I can't resist her. I mean, come on. I have a concubine. I need more. Okay. My liege, there is a rumor. I'm going to let it be for now, just because I don't want to deal with that. I have a new daughter. I'm going to call her, let's see, Leia. There we are. I'll lose a title, naturally. I'll have to look at that later. I'm a little bit too busy right now. I'm still raiding. At least a little bit. Unless I've taken all their money. Oh, I've taken all their money. Huh. Let's go. Oh, I can't go to Oldenburg. Maybe if I try over here in this location, I can get a good bit of money. Can I take that? Yes, I can. I have a boat nearby. So I'm looting a little bit. Oh, shoot. Okay, time to leave. Let us get out of here. Yeah. We weren't going to fight that. We are going to leave and go back home and minimize our losses. Okay, I don't... homosexual, blackmail him. We'll give it a go. I doubt it'll work, but we'll give it a go. Alright, so that was my first raiding party. I gained 22.99 gold and 22.99 prestige. So that really wasn't too bad. I mean, it was our first raid, and we did okay. Let me move my people back home now. Alright, let's disband them. Disband unit. The Raiders of Odir. I actually like that quite a bit. That's a nice name. Alright, so Vestfold has a little bit more money now. possible loot. My fort is not very powerful here from what I can tell. City shipyard, that would give me some more galleys. City walls, that would help me out most likely. Yeah, fort level would be increased at that point. As hide market is very poor, so having a Vestfold is actually fantastic. Let's see. I'm gonna look over here. This is you. Yeah, yes it is. Apparently I'm leading troops. I don't want to. I'm gonna resign from the council. I don't want to have to lead troops though. That's too risky. I don't want to die. So let me talk to him real quick and be like, yay, I'm done. I'm done with your garbage. So now I have over 200 gold. So I could even take a third province if I wanted to, but I may not for right now just because I don't want to deal with that. I'm still at battle. I really wish I didn't have to go lead that. Let's see. I have had a son now, so that's fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and give him a mighty name. His name shall be Thor. Of course, it's from my concubine. Lefty. Oh, hello. Who is that? I was scared because she has the name of my wife. You've captured her, and now she's in prison. This old man is not going to last. Let me see over here. You have no children, just a wife. What about you, King? What children do you have? You have a daughter, you have a son, right? And here's a daughter. Now, she needs someone to marry. I'm going to go ahead and arrange this over here with Thor. Alright, Thor, you better do it well, son. Let's see, I'll choose a new ambition now. Become the King of Norway, perhaps. A Spy Master, no thank you. I'm going to go ahead and become exalted among men. I feel like that would be fun. That might take a bit longer than my piety going up a little bit. I will be known as the Holy. I like that. Okay. Well, I want to go ahead and end the episode here. We've actually gotten pretty far. We've already gained a new province in Vestfold. We had our first raid over in Bremen. And now, in our next episode, we'll probably try to take Trondelag right over here. So I shall see all of you later. And I hope that you're enjoying this Viking series. So, until then.